My name's Leah, and I'm in my early 40s. And currently, my location is Ruiru East, MWALIMU FARM. Most people refer to this area as end of the tarmac, from Ruiru sewage all the way. And let me say that this is the safest place and a very good place where you can actually buy your piece of land, and a very quiet area and an area that is developing. Let me say at first, when I was planning to come and settle here, when I bought land, I bought it in 2014, and the place was a bit bushy, and but the main reason that made me buy the land was because of the bypass, the Greater Eastern Bypass that is crossing this land of Ruiru East, MWALIMU FARM. And I thought about the future, and so much I wanted to own a home and stop paying rent. So this was really motivated me. And then I have good neighbors whom I met here earlier before me, who also motivated me to come and become part of the neighborhood. Now let me say, for anyone who is really interested in developing in this area, you are most welcome. And this is the best place currently, because many developers are coming up, and people are really interested in this area. For example, we have a very good waterfall also down here. We have a park coming up just near this area also. We have neighbors who are building units for rent. We have an AP camp that is around here because of security. And let me say that all these things are important for our day-to-day life. We have a hotel next here. So I do not see the reason why anyone would be scared to come and develop their land. Maybe most people will fear, what about electricity, what about water? Water is already here. We have a supplier who is our neighbor. Power is there at the end of the road. And I think it will take a very short time even for Kenya Power to make sure that, to ensure all of us we have the power. But we have an option of what we call the solar system. And the solar system is working for us right now. We're able to manage everything in the house, including the fridges, the electric kettle, the microwaves, the TVs, the ironing. Just I advise you, just to maybe you can consult with your solar person. They can advise you depending on the gadgets that you're going to use in the house. And normally they tell us these batteries and the system goes to about 5 to 7 years. So for that, you can consult with any of the companies. But believe me, when you have power, solar power, and you do not expect an electricity bill, I'm very sure it is a very good moment for you to enjoy your home. Let me say, yes, initially I was residing on Mombasa Road, and I was actually in Daima. And so it's like coming from a place where there was too much noise, too much congestion, and when I felt like I really wanted to own my own home, it didn't occur to me that I was moving from a place that looked like an uptown, and I was coming to a place that is looking like less populated, or looking like it has less resources. My mind was focused on the fact that if anything happens and I cannot afford to pay rent, I will not have anyone knocking at my door asking me to pay rent. That was my first thing on my mind. Secondly, it feels good when you own your own home, and it has been my dream since I was a little girl. And I grew up in a family where my mom normally, she was actually vending for us, doing everything. Everything was her. I saw the struggles she went through, and I promised myself that I will make sure that I change my life, and I don't have to live the kind of life that I see my mom living, and struggling from house to house with rent, and landlords harassing us all the time. So I wanted to change that part. I said it is a must, I changed that part. So this also motivated me. And also I think my age group also. Now I'm in my 40s, so I think I've done everything that I want to do in the town there, and I'm ready for anything, for a quiet place. Though I know this quietness is just for a few years, because when people build around here, we are going to be many, and it will be noisy and not bad noise. It's because it will be busy. Let me say it will be busy. So let me say, for me, I like the place because it feels, when I come home, it's homely. It's homely. And the first thing that when I step at the gate, I know it is my home. So this completes me. So I think I have no regrets for coming to MWALIMU Farm, and I think this is going to be a very good place for people who are willing to settle. And I have many friends and colleagues who have developed land, who have bought land here, and I'm sure they will be developing very soon. So I have no doubt about this area. Yeah, I am 100% positive. And this is my retirement home. This is my home. I do not intend to move, not unless otherwise. God is the one who knows how many years is going to give us. But as my plan, this is not a place I'm planning to move. Yes, and I have other lands in MWALIMU Farm, which I plan to develop later on. When the time comes and when the resources are there. But let me say, if anybody is willing to get the land, let them get it now. MWALIMU Farm, even if you don't have money, just get it and keep it. From the time I bought this land in 2014, actually there was no road connecting from Ruiru to MWALIMU Farm. We had to go all the way to Kamuru, and it was a very long distance. It was such a journey. And actually the first time I came for the viewing, I was also a bit not convinced about this place. But the fact that I was convinced that this place is going to develop because of the Greater Eastern Bypass that is crossing around, MWALIMU Farm in all directions, I kept visiting. Actually, I would come like 3 times in a year just to have a look at what is going on. And let me tell you, a lot happened from 2014. No, times are hard, and for everybody things are very difficult. But what I can say is, for those people who are willing to build, do not think about the entire cost of the house. Just start from anywhere. Start with buying those mawes, making sure they're on site. Start slowly. Start with the foundation. Go away, look for money, come back. By the way, construction eventually is expensive.
You were telling us there's a quarry around. There are several quarries around.
So many. The quarries are just here. In fact, in this area, the quarries are like so many. Actually, MWALIMU Farm is a quarry by itself. Yeah, and when we dug the cotton soil on this land, it is a total quarry under there. The house is standing on very firm stones. Yeah, so transportation for the stones, it's not expensive. And also I would advise somebody, don't even if you do a house and the architect gives you, definitely they'll give you the what do you call it, the total cost of your house, but don't think about that figure. Think about how you can do it pole. So all in all, I'm saying you should not shy off from buying land from Amara Reality, because they are selling land in this place where I am, and this land is going to be hotcake very soon. Actually, right now, people are running and ensuring that they're getting a piece of land. Even if you're not developing tomorrow, I am very sure that this is the place people need to be. The place is quiet, the place is very peaceful, and the security of all the things, that the place is well secured. And I'm sure the more people we are, the more we will feel at home. So I would advise anybody out there who feels like they would want to develop even land that they've already bought, please do not shy away, because I think it is owning your own home is a great feeling, and I'm sure once you own it, the rest is going to be simple. So karibuni sana, we need neighbors, and I think we will all be happy, and we'll also be happy with Amara Reality because of the good job that they do. Thank you so much.
Amara Realty, for your peace of mind.